So welcome back everybody. I'm about to send the RTG rover. A new mission, obviously, a new rover. But it's the same as the other one, previous mission, with the RTG powering it. I'm going to send it here. This is worth 2,400 again, but there's no minors. It's all major. So I've got to complete all of these, analyse EMS. I am actually unlocking other tech, other scientific equipment right now, but I will need to make some money back because it's I've lost a lot of money now. That's 2012 and down to. I haven't actually lost it, I've actually made money, but I've spent it on unlocking tech nodes, which still need to be unlocked. So it'll take time. So rather than sitting around doing nothing, I thought I might as well just scoop up these missions that I actually can use in the RTG rover. I'll go ahead and launch this. Exactly the same version rover as I had before. So I'll go ahead and launch it. Hopefully it's not too dark. But it could be. So hopefully... Oh, here we go. I saw something on the notification just then. No, again, Deimos. That's fine. Doesn't look too dark. So there's a cruise stage. The lander's inside there right now. There goes the lander. And the cruise stage's retros will fire. It's just so it doesn't land on top of the lander. So the lander will use its airbags right now to cushion the impact. It seems to be a favourite thing of Mars missions now, is to use the airbag to cushion impacts rather than using retros and landing jets, which just add to the waiting complication, I suppose. Ooh, right though, not far off. And it is getting dark. Yeah, it is getting dark. Right, I've launched a little bit too early. Too late to the next day. Let's get on with this. And it is blowing quite a gale. Right. So we'll switch. Right, so we'll switch to the black and white camera. Yeah, it is blowing quite a gale. Yeah, we can see the dust being kicked up. Okay, it's back off the... let's just take a look around. Oh yeah, it is. And also it landed in the middle of a... It's not a major dust storm. It's not major. We can hear it blowing. Back off the rover. Don't hit the cruise stage. Okay, so the first mission is 211 meters away. Ah, so there we go. That's the limit. Oh my word, it's blowing it is a pretty bad storm. I'll take it back, it isn't minor. It's blowing quite a gale. In order for it to be blowing this high, well, in order for it to be picking up that much dust, these have to be supersonic winds because the air pressure on Mars is so low. It takes supersonic winds to lift even one single grain of dust or sand. Alright, switch over to the rover again. Good grief, he's blowing a gale. Looks like I'm climbing up the side of the cruise stage. Yes, I was. I was climbing up the side of the road, the actual cruise stage then. Let's unlock these windows. 19.5 degrees below freezing, so that's not too bad. Yeah, local time is 16:48 because obviously we've landed slightly further over as far as longitude's concerned. Also slightly different long latitude as well. So yeah, it's about 2 hours earlier Martian time. You know, technically it actually takes about 6 months to get a rover to Mars. Between 6 months and a year. That's another thing that spoils the immersion. But then again, you haven't got, you know, people playing a game haven't got 6 months to wait for a rover to arrive in real time. That's just, well, you could use accelerated time. Little button or something like that, just to accelerate to that point. It's still only showing 20 watts on the RTV. It's supposed to be, the according to the specs, it's supposed to be 35 watts. Like I said before in the last mission. This is just a simple exploration point, but it could be the marker, the waypoint for a camera opportunity, a photo op. Okay, so probably gonna have to wait for a few minutes along the way just for the RTV to recharge the main battery. Like I keep saying, I don't like it to use the chemical battery for too much. I don't like to use more than just a few bars of it, just in case. Okay, 182 meters away. So, a few seconds. And I'll bring you back in one a little bit closer. Okay, I just thought this would be might be. Just thinking this might be interesting. You can see the rover's heading towards it, we can't see it. That's how bad the storm is. It's only it's not even 100 meters away. It's just 67 meters away from here. In fact, it's probably not even that. More like 50 meters because I had to travel here. Move around and rotate, and it counts that in the distance when you rotate even. It all counts on rotations of the wheel. But we can't even see it. It's not even halfway there, and we already can't see it because of the dust storm. I've got no zoom capability on this. No, there's no zoom at all on the camera, unfortunately. Wow. Well, that's night vision. Ah, excellent. So we've got proper night vision on the lander, but not proper night vision on the rover itself. So I have to take a look at what cameras are fitted to this. Ah, there we go. Just make out the rover. Just make it out. I can see it moving. I should be able to. Yeah, it is blowing the heck, but it's also getting dark as well. But it looks like snow, or what passes for snow on Mars. It will be H2O ice crystals, that's for certainty. Will be that, probably be methane, ammonia, all good stuff. That'll kill you instantly if you try drinking it. Yeah, that's probably why the thermal imaging works so well here, because it's so damn cold. So anything warm shows up. Anything that's moving about will show up, because it generates a slight amount of heat from you know, compared to the background. didn't see any hazards either, so that's good. Still can't see anything from this angle though. Yeah, I think the black and white's best. I see the rover's shadow. Right, so we'll switch back. Just that was quite interesting. That was blowing that much we couldn't actually see. The dust was, the actual sand was actually blocking the view. So it's quite sort of misleading. The range is 100 metres away now from the lander. Well, 90 metres, almost 100 metres. Okay, so a few more seconds and we should be there. Well, I'll bring you back in. I'll just stop again for about a minute or 2 minutes before long. So we've got some rocks to the right of us. Some outcrops. Looks like I'm about to drive over what appears to be a dry sort of riverbed. Okay, 120 metres to go. And 100 metres away from the lander. Okay. 20.5 degrees Celsius below freezing, so that's not too cold. It's probably because of the dust storm. Okay. So a few seconds. Okay, still a few metres away from the actual objective. But I just thought it's got its own little light on, so even though I can't actually see a light, but never mind. But some very strange sort of rock formation in the distance. That looked like, at first it looked like a building to me. But there's the cruise stage, there's the lander, and there's a parachute. So that's how far we've got. But on the camera view you can't see a thing unless you actually switch night vision mode on through this switch here. So that's the light. I didn't actually know about this. There's nothing that it doesn't actually teach you. There's a lot of things in this game you have to discover for yourself. Night vision mode, which you've already seen, which is a boon. Shouldn't really be using that up against, you know, as in real life you'd burn the night vision cell out. Oh, I thought it was a flying saucer just there. Oh no, don't be silly, flying saucer, don't be silly. So it looks like the objective is, there's definitely flakes of something going past, but it's not cold enough to be snowing. It's only minus 21.4 degrees Celsius. That's what threw me out, thinking it was, but it looks like snow. It definitely looks like large particles of something frozen. But we are at the northern ice, sort of, the northern sort of pole, the north pole of, I believe that's where we are. Turn the map on. Location Victoria Crater, yeah, that's to the north as far as I can remember. Remember, just tap this mission details. Don't think it actually tells you. So we've got hazards. Yeah, we noticed that. We've got those rocks around us. Okay, well, we'll carry on. The 64 metres, I think it might just be just before these large rocks here. I'll have to try and steer around them. If it's further, I'll just steer around them. Also, that's I noticed as well. You noticed it's only taking it was only taking 1.5 watts out, but the temperature started to sort of drop quite rapidly. So it started to take more power. Like I said before, the colder electronics are, the more the power they'll take out of the battery packs. But also you have heating elements on board to stop the various mechanical parts from freezing up. Okay, so a few more seconds and I'll bring it back in once I get within a few meters of it. Okay, so a few meters away from the target point. It's going down another 1.5 degrees, 22.1 degrees below freezing now. Okay, so this is only 20 meters away, and it's almost directly behind, which is, like I keep saying, they wouldn't do that. Oh great, it's over a massive, great big rock that I just steered round. Ah dear me, it's the active sensor package as well for atmospheric gas. Oh dear me. Oh, you would. It's minus 22.2 now, it's getting really cold. Not as cold as it was in the last video, in the last mission I mean. But it's cold enough. I'm going to switch the... Let's switch off. I'm going to switch this off to normal view and see what the actual... Oh, crikey, it's dark. The sun's low and it's blowing. And that light is about as much use as a chocolate fire guide around Chernobyl, just before it went on meltdown. That is no use whatsoever. So I'll go back to night vision. Oh. You might even sat on this thing's roof. No, I don't think so. 22.3, it's dropping like heck. Right, I better get a move on. Need to get these major and minor mission points accomplished before nightfall. Although they can carry on using night vision, it might actually be easier. It'd be easier to see right now without the sun sort of blinding us. Found a 2.7, yeah, so it's definitely some sort of snowstorm blowing because the pressure is a lot lower, yet the temperature is higher than it was. It was 60-70 degrees below for the C-72, was it? We are at the Victoria Crater is at the north latitude. So I would expect it to have been colder, but obviously the sun's still out. Four meters. I've got this just here. Oh, it is, it's right near. Oh, you are joking. Careful not to run into this rock. Because there's no popping down to across to Mars and tipping it back onto its wheels if it tours over. That should be it. So I'll switch to the active. Okay. Oh, crikey, you can hear it blowing. 22.5 degrees below freezing now. And it's 17:17, almost 17:18 local time. And it's taking 1.7 watts out of the battery. We've got 20 watts coming from the RTG, so we're fine. Yep, switch to night, and that's it's on the... Wow, what was that? Okay, new wiki entry. Chapter Martian Atmosphere. The discovery of methane CH4 in 2003 is very exciting for scientists because it indicates the possibility of previous or even current life on Mars. Yeah, methane is a byproduct of, it's a waste gas, as we all know if you have some sort of problem with eating eggs. The noxious chemicals, the vapours come out of your let's call it, a polite term is exhaust system, but I think you know what I'm talking about. The that is actually methane, so it is a good indication of life just about anywhere. It's based on the same principles that our life is based on anywhere. So on Earth, methane is a byproduct of live organisms digesting nutrients. Yeah, that's the polite, another polite term of putting the that. However, it is also produced by geological activities such as volcanoes, geothermal and hydrothermal processes. Yeah, geysers, hot water geysers and spouts, things like that as well, like you get in Iceland. So it isn't. It's not an absolute indication, but it's a possibility. Okay, so where's the next one? Another EAS. Excellent. Where is it? So it's not to the left. It's to the right. There we go. I'll pull the cameras back. We've already got the EAS system actually selected, so. Oh, great. Two dirty, great big lumps of rock. Oh, I think it's two, or is it just one with a slight sort of indentation here? Alright, here we go then. It's pretty flat, which is good. Now, can this little rover? I don't think I'd like to try it. Well, we can't actually see. Is there a gap in the middle? Or is that just my eyes? Do you see it? No, it isn't a gap, is there? So we've got no. I'm actually resetting the high powered LED illumination right now. But right now we've got to deal with just the night vision that we've got. So I'm gonna take it to the left. I'm not gonna risk it. Because if this thing rolls, like I said before, you're not going to pop over to Mars and tip it back onto its wheels. Even the night vision doesn't seem to be providing much in the way of illumination though. So it might not be real night vision, it might just be light intensification, which isn't the same thing. It still requires a moderate amount of light to be present. So we'll go past this as well. Two rocks just here. We've got this on the left. So after that, we've got another two great big rocks just here as well. If the I don't think we're gonna. Oh, there we go. Ah, so we have got a gap just there. Can't see anything. Oh, good grief! You go right into one. Yeah. So if we just pan out, just zoom out, mate. Could we make it down there? We should be able to. That will cut this journey. Might cut it quite early, because it might tip over, but it's worth risking. Yeah, so there's these two in front. I'm going to go to this side of it. Should be just clear. And that is actually the shadow. Notice the actual air pressure has actually dropped even more. Just past this great big rock on our right. Should be clear the rest of them. So we're just passing this one. That. Is that slightly out, or am I just... Ah, I know why. Of course, it's a wide-angle lens. Keep forgetting about that. It's actually quite deceptive. So, looks like we're pretty much clear now. So that's 20 meters. So I'm using a chemical battery. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to carry on. I'm not going to cut it down. We're almost there anyway. Yeah, quite an interesting mission this. Just slide off a little bit. Just on a gradient. Minus 23.3, so it's nowhere near as cold as the previous rover had to deal with. But the air pressure is a lot lower. When usually with low air pressure it means lower temperatures. Actually it doesn't mean it means higher temperatures, sorry, I'm completely wrong there. Yeah, low air temperature, higher temperature means lower pressure. That's a bit precise, isn't it? Okay, we should be just in the area. Yeah, ES, so it's the active instrument. So we'll take a sample of the gas. Or gases. This is the correct place. Yeah, so there we go. So that's 40k. Next one is EMS. So we'll switch to EMS. Please. Ah, so it must be over to the left. Yeah, I've got 2 points. Why have I got 2 missions? Well, 2 major sort of task points. Should only have 1, surely. I've got 2. Ooh, crikey. So I've got 1 at 20 metres and 1 at 44. I'll switch it back to the nav. Back to the orbiting geostationary land orbiter.